Now, gentlemen, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a catchweight contest. 6 rounds, 5 minutes each round, 2 polls, 2 submissions, and 1 KO to decide the winner. In the red corner, from Bolton, Big Wagner. And in the green corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Peckham, Steve Gray. And your referee for all contest, ladies and gentlemen, has been the one and only Max Ward.
So that was Charlie Fisher, IMC, introducing this final bout of the afternoon. Vic Faulkner, Bolton, 11 stone 7, versus Steve Gray of Peckham, Southeast London, 10 stone 7.
Second Gray, round 1.
Max Ward, the referee, and 6 5-minute rounds. The best of 3 falls to this side. Faulkner coming in very fast on the attack. They're now both showing the white socks above their black wrestling boots. Both have dark trunks on, which are not going to help. But the fair-haired Faulkner, I think we all know by sight already. And the bandage around Gray's knee will help us identify. It's Steve Gray, black hair, and knee bandage. And there's going to be a lot of action in this one, that is for sure. Faulkner trying to reach the ropes to get the bounce off. Gets it, counters, double-handed wrestling. And the Gray just as quick. Well, I don't think Gray's ever seen it before, but it certainly worked. Nicely by Gray. All a bit obvious. And I don't think Gray's going to fall for that either. And the crowd are going to love this one. I don't think they've met on television before. And I certainly haven't seen them before in the halls fighting each other, but it could really be a fast one, this one. And Gray landed badly from that. Trying another flying head scissors by Faulkner there. One of his special moves, the Royal Brothers, of course. The flying head scissors over the top for the reverse double leg Nelson. The folder backwards, holding the arm, so he's got it. 2 minutes, 45 seconds of round 1. The first one to Vic Faulkner.
Now in the first round, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first ball to Vic Faulkner.
And Faulkner taking Gray back to his corner. And even acts a second for him. Finally decides to go and look after himself for a bit now. Well, this has the makings of a really good one, this one. 5 rounds to go.
Seconds away, round 2.
Remember, Vic Faulkner leading Steve Gray of Peckham's, Southeast London, by 1 full to 0. Gray with the dark hair and that knee bandage. And the referee counting both ends. Obviously no chance of anybody getting any place with this one, so they decide to put that and the surfboard, but he's lost the feet. Faulkner complaining that his shoulder blades were not touching the canvas then when the referee counted. Pushing away the other interlock. There's again that get out from the side headlock. Big grin on Faulkner's face there each time he does it. But Gray is turned to laugh now as he gets out of the way neatly. Double interlock with that leg. Double wrist lock position, but on the hand to Faulkner. Couple of minutes to go in the second. And one lever against the joint over the shoulder to Faulkner. Releasing the pressure nicely, Gray. Can he get all the way? Standing crucifix there to Gray, and trying to get his man back on the canvas. Double arm now to Faulkner. 1 minute left. Nicely, but of course Gray should have really known that Faulkner was waiting for him to do just that. He's not going to fall for that one either. No, he's coming a bit too close. Faulkner almost went with that whip, thinking it was coming. Nicely held that middle rope. He just got the foot on the middle rope, fortunately for him. And that folded leg with a toe hold is possibly the last thing he can try in this round. Pros proving that the crowd here at Catford really love this bout. Steve Gray, this boy who's, I don't know why he's not in this tournament for the vacant lightweight title of the world. George Kidd is retiring. The title of the world is now vacant, and a lot of lightweights are fighting for it, but I cannot understand why this boy hasn't been in one of the heats. He certainly should be one of the early contenders anyway.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 to go, and still Faulkner leading Steve Gray by 1-0. A 4 he gained in the first round. And that's Gray in front in the full Nelson with the dark hair. Faulkner just waited for him. Waiting for him again. Straight over the top, double leg Nelson. Quick little leg movement on the ears, just enough to force Faulkner to release. Yes, he shouldn't have turned round. Reverse double knee, and there it counts. Faulkner falling for his own trick, and it's the equalizer in the third. Great move, and we've seen Faulkner try that so many times, and Gray worked it back on him that time, but beautifully. At no time are you not allowed to attack your man as long as he's on his feet, and as long as he's not against the ropes. If he's standing, you can attack whichever way he's looking, and Faulkner, of all people, should have known that.
Second away, round 4.
Round 4, 3 to go, 1 fall each. The next one is the one that counts. Faulkner versus Gray. And he didn't go all the way there, Faulkner. Went down for the double knee. Folding press now. He's just a little bit late now, Greg. Too late for the grabbing the arms. Very near thing, that for Gray. Oh, trying really hard on that upper arm then. Gray's left arm. Nice work, but still holding the arm lock. Gentle ride onto the corner post. The corner says that. I didn't let him get down from here, but he was really kidding. Foot up in time that time, Gray, but a little bit too late with the dive. And Faulkner late with that dive too. But if you want action wrestling, this bout is certainly providing it here this afternoon. Again, a double leg grab. The turnover long before, the spin out long before the Boston is on. Another double arm now for Faulkner underneath. Now he should have those arms set. He's got it this time. Faulkner with that extra stone in weight on his side just makes it over Steve Gray in 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Number 2 falls to 1, ladies and gentlemen, the winner, Big Faulkner. We're going to have a big hand for the loser, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Gray. Now, the first event is a heavyweight contest, 6 rounds, 5 minutes each round, 2 falls, 2 submissions, and 1 KO to decide the winner. In the blue corner, from Chatham, John Carlo. And in the red corner, from Portsmouth, Bob Kirkwood. And to referee, ladies and gentlemen, on for all occasions, the one and only Tony Manselli.
Hello again, Grapple fans. Good afternoon, and your first preliminary contest here at mid-heavyweight. And the start of this program here this afternoon, Bob Kirkwood of Portsmouth versus John Carlo of Rochester. Kirkwood at 14.6, Carlo at 14.9, so both well within the mid-heavyweight upper and lower limits. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide the winner. Easily identifiable here, the tall boy with the long blonde hair and the snazzy trunks, John Carlo from Rochester, and the much better known face, of course, of Bob Kirkwood from Portsmouth. There he is, holding the arm lock on Carlo, and referee Tony Manselli. Really held that arm lock then. Carlo hoping he'd forced to release it, but no chance at all. Trying to go right over the top, but he's trying to head scissors on the way. Probably won't work for him. No, arm lock still there. All the way over the top, or use the top rope to do a backflip, or the referee's shoulder to do a backflip. That's possible. All the way over, that's it, and he's out. Into a double-handed wrist lever by Carlo. Dangerous head mare to try by Kirkwood there. Because that lever very definitely on still. Oh, nice turn, very nice turn. Gets the arm lock at the end of it. So it's Carlo's try at an arm lock now. See if he can hold it as long as Kirkwood did. He doesn't want it. Front head chancery instead. Couple of minutes left in round 1 of 6, and remember, 2 falls decide this contest. Pull on grab it by Carlo, changing to the side head chancery with both arms the same side of the head. As you notice there, one should be one side, one the other. Nice turn, Kirkwood. That's where his experience counts. Flipped on that backhammer very quickly. One minute to go, and the first time that Tony Manselli has had a counter pinfall. He gets as far as 2 twice, but not good enough. Kirkwood forced to release. Ankle grab into a torn ankle. Kirkwood,
Last 30 seconds.
Let's hope it stays as sporting as this. Both men enjoying their bout at the moment. Each time they lose a counter move, that grin comes back on the face. Let's hope it stays their way. Just 8 seconds. Bob Kirkwood of Portsmouth, 14 stone 6, right in the middle of the mid-heavyweight bracket. We first saw him way back in the late 60s, who came over from the opposition promoters. That's why, although he's been in the wrestling game for quite some time, we never saw him till about 68. 1 year amateur experience only, that was in Singapore, turned pro in the early 60s. Quite a guy, this fellow, and I think he's shown in the first round and will do ensuing rounds more.
Seconds away and round 2.
Round 2, Kirkwood's problem here maybe is a little bit of height against him. Carlo, this very, very tall boy at 14 stone 9 from Rochester, going to give him a little bit of trouble here. This blonde boy with the flashy trunks. Round 2, 5 to go, and 2 falls to decide this preliminary contest at mid-heavyweights. Kirkwood versus Carlo. Carlo back to canvas in the head scissors. At least he's got his shoulder blades off. But he's still in the head scissors. Spending a lot of energy trying to get out of that. His third effort coming up. Different way this time, and might separate the knees. Yes, he has, by grabbing that toe hold and the figure 4 leg lock. Nice work there, Carlo. Again, Carlo going in with that curious, that's better. Now he's got one arm each side of the head in the orthodox side headlock, or rather chancery. They're both trying an almost identical hold, and a stalemate agreed to. Carlo going for a double arm over the top for a shoulder press. Nicely tried. Couldn't hold that right arm of Kirkwood's though. Double-handed wrist lever again to Carlo. The third one got him out. Start of the third roll. He was clear. Well, that's cut Kirkwood received just now, giving his own back. Couple of minutes left, round 2. Both going for the same again. I'm not quite sure whether to release. Making sure the other one releases first. Let's hope they both don't change their minds in the same direction. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that's a great attacking move by Kirkwood. Back elbow to the stomach following the finger into lock, and a tremendous uppercut forearm. Follow up with a stranglehold out to Kirkwood in the dark trunks. Just under a minute left in the second.
The last 30 seconds.
For Nelson now, Kirkwood. He finally broke it, and the cross buttock completed the counter. Just 5 seconds. This boy, John Carlo from Rochester at 14 stone 9. The first time we saw him was October of last year. A couple of years amateur experience, turned pro in 1969 full time. His ambition, of course, is the mid-heavyweight title held at the moment by Mike Marino, the man that trains with the weights. That, and of course, lots of wrestling. Very up-and-coming boy, this, and could be one of the greats in the heavyweight class soon.
Seconds away and round 3.
And the start of this third round, 4 rounds to go, no score, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide this winner. Carlo versus Kirkwood. Kirkwood face down now in the black trunks. Referee Tony Mancelli's had practically nothing to do so far this bout. Just 1 or 2 pinfall counts that didn't come to anything. Caught in his own try. Bad luck. Kirkwood holding on like grim death there, but he's got it.
Round 3, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first fall to Bob Kirkwood.
In just 48 seconds from the start of round 3. First one to Kirkwood, and the voice there you heard of our Master of Ceremonies, Charlie Fisher, start on the right of your screen there. So 3 rounds to go as we start round 4 any second.
Seconds away and round 4.
Fourth round then, and Kirkwood in the black trunks there in front. Leading by 1-0, Carlo. Fairly high throws. And he's leading by 1-0. Ah, nice timing. It's really fooled him now.
No, Kirkwood. No.
So it finally became a step over toe hold, and it was rather slow, deliberate way he put it on. Left his head a little bit near Kirkwood's right arm too, to mention right leg. There's again that close uppercut, forearm jab of Kirkwood's to effect.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carlos.
Finally made it. Still that folded leg lock around the back of his neck now. A couple of minutes left in the fourth. From the outside, the step over toe hold this time. He's got the figure four leg lock on, bar through it. I'm not sure that Giancarlo has got enough room to turn and face his man here if he wanted to. If he does, he'll touch the ropes and get the break. Quite happy for Tony Mansulli to help him out of it. 1 minute to go, and Carlo gets the attack in first that time on the left leg of reverse grapevine. And spin out.
2, 3. The last 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So Kirkwood coming back on top at the end of this fourth round. And a great slam from that crutch hold. And he's there. No, just held off on two. And cannot see any point in going down again on that particular move. Another butt to the stomach and a follow-through forearm nicely right on the bell now of round 4. It's always a little tough on the obviously more experienced man, as it is, and Kirkwood in this case, he's got a very strong up-and-coming lad against him here this afternoon. And everybody knows that everybody expects him to win because of his experience. But he's got a lot of height, although not a weight disadvantage here. It'll be interesting to see how he works these last two rounds, whether he'll continue attacking or not.
Seconds away, and round 5.
Just 2 to go, and Kirkwood in the black trunks leading Carlo by 1 fold and L.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
Kirkwood still insisting, especially with that uppercut. Leading by that 1-4, remember.
1, 2, 3, 4.
High backhammer held from the top, trying a submission now, maybe. Carlo knows he can't give. He simply cannot give with 1-4 against him already. Oh, beautiful switch. Lovely switch. Fooled everybody, including Kirkwood. Kirkwood a little angry with himself for falling for that, but it worked. Hands down, it worked. One each now in the 5th. And Charlie Fisher, the announcer.
Now for winner, ladies and gentlemen, John Carlo. I beg your pardon? Oh. I thought... Oh, I beg your pardon. Sorry about that. I'm sorry I made a mistake there, ladies and gentlemen. I thought he got 2 falls. Anyway, an equalising fall to John Carlo.
That's better. The equalizing fall. It is 1 fall each and 1 round to go, and that should start any second.
Seconds away and round 6. Sorry. 6th and final round.
6th and final round. 1 fall each, and that fall was gained by John Carlo as an equalizer in 1 minute 27 seconds of the 5th. 1 each now. Carlo in the flowered trunks, trying a cross press there on Kirkwood. MC Charlie Fisher very worried about a little slip of the mistake there. He thought that was 2-0 for Carlo. Carlo shook his head in a disappointed way and saying, "I'm afraid not." That'll be the day when he beats Kirkwood 2-0. So the body scissors by Kirkwood. Yes, the shoulders are down. Until the referee, Tony Manselli, said to count 1. And of course, Kirkwood immediately goes into action with a harder lateral body scissors. Trying it again, but this time Kirkwood's shoulder blade's way off the canvas. I'm a little surprised that Kirkwood didn't decide to release that body scissors after that. He might still wish he had. Again, attempted to follow through cross press, but no chance. Didn't turn him on that posting at all. Nicely, this is how he got the last fall, but not this time. And in fact, he ends up in a backhammer.
No! Come on. Give in. No.
Just a couple of minutes to go in this bout now. There's that quick back chop to the throat there, but he was a little low, hit the high chest. And Kirkwood, realizing time is running out for him, tearing. Just 1 minute to go in this final round, one each, and either of them have got to be pretty quick now to get a decision here.
Break it up. Centering.
Yes, the turnover for the reverse double leg Nelson, but Kirkwood saw that coming, saw it coming and put his feet straight through the ropes. Wise. 20 seconds. It's now or never. Kirkwood is on top, trying a cross press. 10 seconds. 5 seconds, a full Boston attempt by Kirkwood. That's his last chance. It's a one each draw. So perhaps a fair result after all, a 1-4 each draw. And Charlie Fisher to announce
Each
it.
contestant having gained a fall apiece, ladies and gentlemen, the result of a hard-fought contest, a draw. A gun both a big hand. Bob Kirkwood and John Carter.